And we are back with one of our all-time favorites. Yes. He is absolutely fantastic. He is sitting in. Give it up for Duncan Trussell, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
First of all, it's fantastic, as always, to see you.
Great to see you.
You look younger.
Thank you.
Your skin looks clearer.
Thank you.
You look thinner.
Thank you.
And more muscular.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Well, I have been doing a men's shaming retreat.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. It's new research. You could look it up. I think Stanford just did a whole study on how shaming helps you lose weight, build muscle, build character. So yeah, we go out to Peru.
Wow.
We drink ayahuasca, and these aren't shamans, they're shamans. So they shame you.
Oh my God. Like what a loser you are.
Oh, look at you, you fat, stupid fuck. You how could you be a dad looking like that, you fucking piece of shit?
Yeah. That's
and
awesome.
You're high as a kite.
Yeah.
And like they will piss on you. And the urine helps the skin.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Your skin is so clear.
Oh my God. It like after the first day, my acne was gone.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'd already started developing like abs. By the third day, I was like getting kind of ripped.
Wow.
And it's incredible. And even though your body's changing, they do not let up on the shaming. Like he calls me sometimes, and he's just like
fat ass. Yeah,
you're still a piece of shit. Like it's in you, that thing that and it'll come out again. You fucking idiot.
Isn't there like some of that stuff here? I don't think you even have to go. You could probably do it here in Austin, right? Aren't some of these guys in Austin as well?
Yeah, there's a really good shaman that like flies in like every few months, and yeah, it's the same thing.
Because I tried to get Rogan to do a men's retreat, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "It'd be so fun, like." Kind of go and you let your feelings out, you cry. And then I guess the whole thing is like, they tell us that when you like little boys are sometimes discouraged from crying, right? Like, don't cry. That's for chicks. Chicks cry.
Right. Yeah.
And then this retreat, I guess here is that they encourage you to cry, and then as you start crying, they go, "You're a fucking bitch."
Yeah,
that's fucking cool.
That's what they did. Oh, they lured us in.
Yeah.
So you've the first day you have been humiliated, shamed. They I don't know how they did it. They found my porn history.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. So they're using that against me, and then so everyone's broken down.
Right.
And so then they're like, okay, that's the end of this part of the retreat. Now we're all going to get together and we're going to weep and sob together because everyone's feelings have been massively hurt.
Yeah.
One of the guys tried to kill himself. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And it's easy to shame someone who does that.
Well, that leads us to the sobbing group.
Yeah.
So, but like now you're with a bunch of dudes and they take you into this clearing. They're burning like nice incense, frankincense, and you think it's these masseuses are coming out to rub because you're stressed, your shoulders are tight, they start massaging you as you're sobbing, and then they start squeezing harder and harder, and they're like, just like what you said, you're a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're a man. You're out in the fucking jungle weeping. What are you doing? Look at you fucking assholes. You spent all this money on this shit. What about your family? What about investing? You're such a fucking pussy. You have to go out to the jungle to get humiliated, and then they're just start choking you, man.
Wow.
And that's how you go to sleep the first day.
Wow.
They choke you,
out.
you're unconscious.
The kind of cool thing about this kind of retreat is that it feels really confusing too. That's got to be nice.
Yeah, it's
because you don't really know what's going on. You were encouraged to do something, and then you're shamed for it, and then you're like, "What the fuck is
probably
going on?"
shocks your muscle groups as well. The adrenaline.
The gaslighting. Yeah, the gaslighting causes, like, if you do enough gaslighting, you get these involuntary, they call it like hostage twitches.
Yeah.
Because like it's something that shows up and like people have been kidnapped.
Yeah.
You just your muscles start shaking, and that shaking and twitching, that's what tones you.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's so cool.
I'd love to go.
Oh, come to the next one.
I'd love to go.
You will love it. It is like, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
But it's not as hard as exercise.
And if you get results, who cares?
You get results. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
And it's nice because we've also mentioned some of these groups here in Austin where the men just get together and cry like homos. But what you went was like an added component of fitness, which is really cool.
Okay, yeah. So you're talking about like the classic bitch retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, CBRs. But see, now the CBRs, what's interesting about them is they don't realize they're like right on the precipice of getting like hardcore ripped.
Yeah.
If they're just, I imagine they're, you know what, they remind me of like, I don't know, like bitch pussy monkeys or proto-hominids. Like I'm sure that when humans were evolving, there must have been like not a Neanderthal, but some kind of version of human that was just like a classic bitch. Yeah. And so, but wanted to make fire.
Yeah.
And like has sticks and is like kind of rubbing them together, but then like, oh, it's too hard. And then they cry and they were about to make fire, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So the CBRs, they're just on the cusp. As soon as somebody gets in there and starts, you know, humiliating them while they sob, we are going to have like a generation of hardcore
ripped
men,
dudes. Yeah.
Ripped dudes.
So cool.
Being ripped is really what it's all about.
Well, I mean, that's a part of it, but guess what? I can't feel anymore. Yeah. After these retreats, like I can barely feel anything.
That's the best part.
That's
all
awesome.
up here.
Yeah.
Like you have to go up here because it's so humiliating and it's so bad. You go up here.
That's awesome, dude.
It's so much better.
No emotions is a
Nothing.
Great,
blank. Like just a hum of blankness.
And have you found your alcohol consumption or weed intake to be higher because of this?
Before that's one of the shaming things is the tequila night. Yeah. So like, you know, I love to drink, but like I can't drink a bottle of tequila.
No.
And can now.
Well, you better believe I had no choice. Like you have to do it. They like punched me so hard I fell on the ground. I don't know if you've ever been like punched really hard by like a guy who was in prison. Like they punch different.
Very different.
It hurt, and I'm laying there, and like this is before I learned how to disassociate. I can disassociate anytime I want now. I can just not be here.
Yeah.
And so, and then like I'm shaking, and then they just pour the tequila into your mouth. You just have to swallow. If you don't swallow, they stomp on your nuts. I got one nut left, so it's like I just drank it all.
You just drank it, yeah.
And now I can drink, I can smoke, I can do any drug.
You probably hit your kids a lot easier now.
It used to freak me out, you know, but that's one of they give a workshop on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of soft men don't hit their kids.
You could say pussy.
Yeah. A lot of, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was one of the classes is you can say pussy. Like, because a lot of dudes are afraid of like pointing out like who a pussy bitch is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look how immediate you're there.
I'll chase somebody down.
Yeah.
Dude, if there's no one around to see and I see a pussy bitch, like I don't even want to. It's like born identity shit. Like
you just
this
go.
Bully springs out of me. I chase him down, tackle him, rear naked choke, fucking mount their face or whatever.
We need a city full of guys like you is what I think.
100%. You know what they say? Strong men make slow men make dumb men. Dumb men make pussies. Pussy men make, I can't remember what they make, but somewhere down the line you get like sociopaths.
Yeah. I
and
feel
that's
like
what you're looking for.
I think what you're describing is what's happening in a lot of Eastern European cities. They have that kind of men bred, you know?
What do you mean?
Like tough fucking feeling.
That's true because what you're describing is a lot of the guys I grew up around, even like my own family.
You're describing like most Hungarian men, I think is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, Zernog Veal was he discovered this whole process.
Oh, okay, so it kind of originates from there.
Yeah, it comes from there. It's so funny. Yeah, Zernog Veal.
Is he Russian, Slavic?
He's mysterious. No one really knows. He lives in a tower out there in Eastern Europe, in some kind of dark tower, like near like a I don't know, a cursed forest. I don't really believe that shit, but they say he lives up there. It's fucking weird.
It is fucking weird. It is weird. Well, I'm glad that you're in therapy. I know she's been really high lately. She doesn't let me go in the toilet even. I have to go in buckets and bowls so that she can bathe.
Well, I've been drinking,
Drinking it. Yeah, no, it's just like...
Oh, you're in therapy?
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is the way. I mean, the golden road...
Yeah.
None of the fucking, it's so funny because every time we bring it up to the doctors, they're like, this is nonsense. And then we realize how uneducated they are, which is a funny moment because we're like, oh, did they not teach you about this in medical school that you went to?
Oh, they taught them.
Yeah.
You know what they taught them? They said, don't let your patients drink their own piss because they won't be coming back because they're going to heal.
And then we're not going to have insurance companies sending big checks to us.
Bingo! know.
Yeah.
That's just look at your doctor's face. Anyone watching this, the next time you're at your doctor, say, hey, I'm thinking about drinking my own piss for the next couple of weeks, and look at their face. Look at that flash.
Because the face tells you everything. Yeah.
Or your oncologist, when they're like, you should probably do chemotherapy or radiation. What do you say? No, thanks.
No, I'll inject myself with my own piss.
Yeah.
I'll be better in an afternoon.
Yep.
And they're just like, in their minds, they're just seeing, oh, fuck, like the upgrade I wanted to do on my yacht. I'm not going to be able to afford it.
There goes that vacation I was planning.
That's it. Yeah, it's simple things. Humans have been on this planet for so long. And there was a time when there was no water here.
Yep.
No water. All we had to drink was piss.
That's right.
And that in the Bible is when people used to live to be 800, 1,000 years old.
How do you think we fucking evolved? It was because of piss.
Why? Because of piss drinking. It is in the Bible. It's gotta be.
It used to rain piss. Jesus used to, Jesus.
Yeah.
They, because everyone knows this, and I don't want to everyone knows this. I'm not trying to edgelord here, but a lot of books didn't make it into the Bible.
Yeah.
And so if we look at the stories of Jesus, what do we see? Healing. Healing. But they leave out how he healed people. Look into it. It's out there. You can find it.
Drinking his blood. I mean, it's all there.
His
Fluid
blood,
bonding.
Blood.
Yeah.
That was not the true Last Supper.
Going to cut themselves open. You're going to piss in a bottle.
But that is the ancient
Drink up.
Hebrew word, I think. I think it was a mistranslation, they said, in the Old Testament, that blood is actually urine.
Yeah, right.
What's the word?
Greek. It's Greek. It's blood is phanatos, and then urine is pistrius, which is where piss comes from.
Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss a moment of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.